Painted during the zeitgeist of modernism, 3 spectacular silk works by the artistic voices of the Vietnamese diaspora in France exemplify the masterful synthesis of Western techniques with Vietnamese traditions. Le Faux, Vu Cao Dam, and Mai Trung Thu migrated to France in the 1930s after graduating from the inaugural class of the École des Beaux-Arts de l'Indochine. These artists merged the best of Western techniques and modern movements such as Impressionism with Vietnamese artistic traditions, using the classic medium of silk while rendering personal memories of their homeland. Painted during the artist's first few years in France, Le Faus's composition is striking due to its unconventionally large size. A path of natural elements winds through the multi-layered composition, which features 5 figures and a dog in a lush garden. Illustrating vignettes from a leisurely day, we see figures gardening and doing laundry. A red garment in the washing basket provides a bold accent to the composition. The multifarious background and individuals frame the composition's hallowed focal point, a mother and child. The white translucent fabrics of the mother's clothing lend her an angelic quality. She sits comfortably, sewing an orange scarf with oriental motifs. Engrossed in reading his book, the child uses the bench as a table. Le Faus's painting celebrates the centrality of family in Vietnamese society, while Vu Cao Dam's painting masterfully depicts a solitary figure. Vu's practice encompassed sculpture, oil painting, and lithography. This early, large-scale silk painting is extremely rare and demonstrates the artist's confidence in this challenging medium. Painted with a restrained palette and a sense of delicacy, the work exudes an ephemeral, dreamlike quality that stirs a deep sense of nostalgia. Distant mountains trace the horizon as Vu embraces the romance of nature. In the foreground, a young Vietnamese woman sits on the grass in an open, expansive landscape, wearing an elegant blue áo dài. Her rose-blushed cheeks and side-cast gaze exude a peaceful and reserved nature, while her poised posture shows her composure and confidence. In contrast to Vu's solitary figure, Mai Trung Thu's composition radiates its own sense of tranquility with a complex composition. The artist displays his brilliant use of colors, stylized figuration, and skillful brushwork. In the foreground, one woman harvests lotus flowers, while another leans against the balcony railings to enjoy the fragrance of one of the blooms. An important symbol in Vietnamese culture, the lotus flower signifies purity, serenity, and optimism. At the top of the composition, 2 young boys playfully look for fish and twirl a stick to create ripples in the water. Another child holds tight to his mother's leg as he sits at the edge of the pavilion with his feet dangling above the water. Mai Trung Thu captures a joyous familial moment, demonstrating his sensitivity towards human relationships. This exceptionally rare silk painting provides a nostalgic glimpse into the artist's personal experience in Vietnam. Le Faux, Vu Cao Dam, and Mai Trung Thu would spend the rest of their lives in France, but would remain endlessly inspired by their motherland. All 3 silk paintings are masterpieces of modern art. They exemplify the artistic vernacular of the Vietnamese diaspora in France.